Happy Easter, everybody. It is a beautiful day in Denver, Colorado. I'm sitting here with my beautiful wife,
Elizabeth Sorrell.
and I am Bryan Sorrell, and we are on the 8th episode of The
Newlyweds.
Newlyweds. So, how was your day off on Friday and your Saturday?
It was good.
And you can talk about today too, because you got some good stuff.
Yeah, it was good. On Friday, Bryan had off already, so I took off and we went to the mountains together. We got to go to Breckenridge and it was really nice. There wasn't any traffic for once. And yeah, it was lovely. There wasn't really anyone on the mountains. We got to just have it all to ourselves.
Yeah, we really did get to just explore the entire mountain. It was nice.
Yeah, it was really lovely actually. So that was a good Friday for us. Saturday, nothing new, but today on Easter, someone decided to steal my tire.
Not the tire, the whole ass wheel. Like just
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just one, I mind you.
Just one. In our apartment, in our garage that is gated. And someone just decided to steal my tire, so.
And then typical, you go down to the front desk or the people that keep our offices and everything situated, and
the cameras aren't working.
We got to get rid of some of these animals.
Okay, you stop saying that. I don't want to have to cut this out every time.
They're just walking in between our new setup that we're trying to put up. We're trying to do videos now. We got Ruby crying, jumping on the couch. We got Milo just says, okay, I'm just going to walk right in front of the stuff we're recording.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, there's cameras in our garage, and we went downstairs to go see if they were working so we could figure out who did it. And, of course, they weren't working, so that was upsetting.
Gotta love that. Pay for a service, and they say, yep, we got all the security features and everything. Denver is dangerous. You need all of this.
Yep.
And then, sure enough, when you actually need it, they don't have it. It's not working. So,
yeah.
1,000 Spear, definitely disappointed. It was not. I mean, this is not how you handle, an apartment complex or a business.
Yeah.
If you're gonna offer a service, you need to provide it. And so, to say the least, we're definitely disappointed in 1,000 Spear at this point.
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything to, compensate or anything. They're just, no, it's not our problem. But
yeah.
It happened on your property, and we're paying $4,000 for rent.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that your cameras and stuff aren't working. Elevator's been out for over 2 weeks now. Yeah. I mean, what kind of shit is this? Who does this?
Yeah.
Like, at least give us a break on next month's rent. Hey, sorry for the inconvenience for everything. Our hot water stopped working.
Sorry, you can't drive anywhere.
Our hot water stopped working. Like, they forgot to turn the hot water back on. So me and Elizabeth were taking cold showers for 2 days.
And our elevator's out of service too.
Like, what is this? So 1,000 Spear, get your shit together, because we're not here for it, and we're gonna be not renewing with you guys.
Yeah.
Next subject.
So, anyways, yeah, I got no tire at all. So.
Well, we need to put the tire back on. We should look into doing that by the end of the day, but I doubt it happens.
Yeah. So, that's my.
And I don't want to go
to
AutoZone on Easter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know. I just feel bad because I was going to take Ruby to the park.
Yep.
For Easter. It was her Easter present. We were going to go to the park, but no park for Ruby. So.
She wasn't honestly that good of a girl today anyways. Do we need to fix that camera? Because it looks like it's slouched.
Yeah.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't know now, but Elizabeth and I will be posting our episodes on YouTube now with video.
We'll see. I mainly just wanted to record it so we could clip some stuff for like our Instagram reels and our TikTok.
Okay. Well, either way, you'll be seeing video footage of us. So
if it looks good,
cool.
yeah. If it looks
cool.
good, we'll put it up on YouTube, the full thing.
All the big, podcasters have that, so I think we definitely need that.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it, and if it's not so great this time, we'll get all the gear situated for next episode. Okay. So, what about you? How's your Easter going?
It's been great. It's Masters weekend on top of Easter, so it's been nice. They've had some weather, so it's been suspended for some time.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's been lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a nice dinner planned. We got a little ham yesterday, and Elizabeth's going to make some stuff, some side dishes. So it should be tasty.
Yeah. I'm excited about it. But we have a good episode for you guys. I feel like we have a lot to talk about. So should we get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So we are coming up on 3 months of marriage.
Wow. It's really gone fast.
Yeah, so that means this episode we have to do our monthly check-in.
Okay, let's do it. You start.
Okay, so like we said we were going to do in the first episode, we're going to do every month of our marriage, we're going to do a monthly check-in and just see how it's been going. So, first question, what have you learned about your spouse that you love this month?
So, one thing I love is, so like say we do like on the weekends, like we have coffees, like Elizabeth or myself will make coffee, whoever does it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
But Elizabeth usually will be the one to like do the final touches, like whether that's, because she was a barista, so she worked at like coffee shops and stuff, so she's just better at it than me. But she always will bring like our coffees in matching cups. So like they're always like a set. So I just think that's really cute, and it's the little things that I noticed. Wow, you're crying.
Yeah.
It is a sweet thing, and it's just a nice little thing. So I do appreciate that, and I do love that about you. Okay.
Here.
Well, I don't need to read it. It's the same thing for you. What do we
Well,
love?
do you want to do the rest of yours?
No, just what do you love about me?
I
Oh.
got to think about it. That's why I said we'll do yours first. Okay.
What do you have to think about? You have to think that hard about it? You need days?
Do you not remember the last time we did this? You didn't know anything either.
I think I said on the things that I hate about you.
No.
I need to think.
No. Okay.
I feel like I've always been able to rattle off the things I love.
No.
All right, whatever. That's pretty crazy, though. Hold on. I bet you have something that you hate about me off the top of your head.
Yeah, let's go into what, for you, what have you learned that you dislike about me this month?
I don't have anything.
Shut up.
I don't.
You're a liar.
I really don't.
Okay. Month 3, that's the sweet spot, I guess. Okay.
Wait, what is the thing you hate about me? You said you had something.
Yeah. My pet peeve that I learned about Bryan is he just takes so long to get out of the car. So whenever we go somewhere, like, and he drives, or even when I drive, like, as soon as we park the car, I'm literally jumping out of the car. But, like, he's just sitting there.
I'm not sitting
for, like,
there.
at least 10 minutes before he gets out of the car.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's either I'm gathering my things that I need, or I'm finishing the song that I was listening to. Sue me. If you don't want to wait in the car, go into the store without me.
Well, no, I just jump out of the car, and then I want to walk into the store or wherever we're going, and I'm just sitting there outside of the car waiting for you.
Go into the store. Go into the restaurant.
I
know you're going to wait for me because someone's got to pay the bill. And I know you're saying, yeah, he's got it. So you're going to be waiting your happy ass until I get out of the car because you're not going to go anywhere without me.
Yeah, so anyways, that's my...
So how about the thing that you love about me is that you pay for everything when we go to somewhere?
No. Let me think. What do I love? Well, I just got to think about something that's not basic,
Seems like an excuse for someone that doesn't have something that they love about their husband.
No.
After 3 months, they can't think of something.
No. So what I love is that most mornings, because sometimes he doesn't, but most mornings when the alarm goes off, he'll turn it off and then just pull me closer so I don't get up.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure every time I say, I hit you, and then I say, the alarm's going off.
No, you don't.
And then I say, go get ready.
You're lying.
I feel like we cuddle, but it's definitely after.
No, you shut the alarm off and you say, Alexa,
the 6 o'clock one.
Set an alarm for like 5 minutes or whatever, and then you pull me closer, and then we cuddle for 5 minutes.
You got it. You are so incoherent when you're sleeping that you don't even know what's going on.
No, that's not true.
That is not true. The 6 o'clock alarm goes off. I turn that one off. I say, Alexa, stop.
That's the one that I set, by the way.
That's hers. And then she waits until my alarm, which is at 6:30, And then that's when, if anything, I hold you or
You'll say set an alarm for 5 minutes and then we cuddle.
Yeah.
And then we get up.
But sometimes I really just be like, hey, like, this thing's been going for a while. Like, you need to get up and turn it off.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up on the wrong side.
You know, there's so many easy things. Like, an easy one you could have said that you love about me is that I literally make you breakfast every weekend.
I was literally just thinking about that.
And you couldn't even think of it.
Not every weekend. You've only recently started doing that.
No, that's been for weeks.
No.
It's probably been a month.
No.
Yes. I made this woman an omelet one day. An omelet. Like, it was a nice omelet. Like, it was very good. Like, I did the pan flip and all. And she says, like, why do you keep making me eggs? I don't like eggs.
Okay.
Your husband is making you breakfast.
Okay.
I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that will just, even if they didn't like what the husband was making, the freaking thought.
Let me tell.
And you can't even say,
no.
Wow, I love that about him. Or, wow, thanks, babe. I really appreciate that. No, it's, why do you keep making me eggs?
Let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all some context.
Here we go.
So the night before, because I know you don't remember everything.
Sure.
The night before, we had got into a fight. So I was upset. And
what was the fight about?
I don't know.
Exactly. And I'm sure it's some little thing that you started and you don't even remember.
It's not important. That's not the point.
Exactly.
The point was,
because the fights that you create are never important.
Okay,
They're just things you want to fight about.
Let me give context. We got into a fight the night before. So
you can't give context because you don't know what the fight was even about. There's no context.
No, but it's irrelevant. So anyways, I was mad. So I wake up and I'm still mad about the night before. And for the entire time that I have dated this man, since before we got married, I've always said, I don't like eggs.
It's not true. Every time we go, when we were back in school, if we went to Ruby Sliver or something, you had eggs.
So anyways, I've said multiple times, I don't like eggs.
You get breakfast burritos at breakfast places sometimes. You got at what's that place we went to here? You got some sour potato stuff and some eggs. You get
the
eggs.
Sweet potato with the egg, and I didn't eat the egg.
No, this is nonsense.
I don't like eggs. And so it's a night after a fight.
Apparently, you just don't like my eggs.
No. So it's a day after we fight, and I'm mad still. And he makes me eggs. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He's just making me eggs because he knows I hate eggs. He's trying to he's like doing a sweet act, but like doing something I don't like to make it not sweet. Does that make sense?
No, because I made you an omelet. I cut up in slices. This was some gourmet shit.
Yeah.
Avocado slices to go along with it. I mean, I am literally... I don't know what more I can do, guys. And she can't tell me one thing that she loves about me for the month?
I just told you.
What?
That I like when you turn off the alarm and cuddle me.
That's a BS one. But anyways, that's where we sit, guys.
No.
So for the women, would you be appreciative of your man just even thinking about you making you breakfast?
If he makes you breakfast with something that you've said you don't like?
She's a liar. She gets eggs, and I'm looking at the camera, so this goes online. She likes eggs. She gets them everywhere we go, but it's a problem when I make them.
No.
So just let that be known. I guess the restaurants are using different eggs. They must be using organic, and I'm just using the basic ones.
No.
Sorry. Organic's not in the budget.
Anyways, moving on. Our next question. Do we want to start with what we said we wanted to work on last month? Do you remember?
I said communication.
Yeah. And I said dates. So how do we think we did?
The communication is still shitty.
You think? I feel like we talk a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
But we're working on it.
Our communication is never bad.
We're working on it.
It's never been bad.
Yeah. And then on dates, I'd say we did pretty good too. We went out to dinner, Barcelona.
I don't even think...
And we painted mugs.
Dates alone, though, I feel like...
And we went skiing together, just us. And yeah, I think we did good on dates.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we want to work on for next month?
I don't know. I don't have anything.
I don't have anything either.
Okay.
I think we're pretty solid.
I would hope so. We're married.
No, no. Like I'm just saying, like you should always be working on stuff for your marriage.
Yeah. It's a job that never ends.
So the job that never ends. So, anyways, moving on.
Let's do it. Let's go into the topic.
You want to do our topics, or do you want to do our celebrity couple news?
Okay, do the celebrity couple news so you can stop talking about it.
Okay, so this past week, Olivia Culpo got engaged to, I think his name is Christian McCaffrey. Do you know that name?
The running back for the 49ers?
Yeah.
Who is Christian? Who is Olivia? Who is her name?
Olivia Culpo.
I don't know who that is.
I think she was like Miss Universe.
Oh, damn.
Like she was, I guess, Miss USA first and then Miss Universe. And she dated Joe Jonas. I mean, not Joe Jonas. She dated Nick Jonas. But then they broke up, and now she's engaged to this man.
Nice.
Yay.
Congrats to Christian and Olivia.
Yeah, she's a wag now. So that was our celebrity couple news. They got engaged.
Okay.
And she's officially a wag.
What's a wag?
Wives and girlfriends of the athletes. That's what they're called.
Okay. I mean, this society is
It's a thing.
jacked up.
Why is that jacked up?
Because that's just so unnecessary. Why can't you just be a girlfriend? Do you think I give a shit because you're a professional athlete and who you date? No, I don't care whether you're the janitor, the quarterback. I don't give a shit. I don't care about wags. Girlfriend is a girlfriend. It's a person.
No, wives and girlfriends.
Whatever. It's
So,
a
like,
person.
They're all, well.
Like, are you guys people? These people are this on this high of a throne that they get their own abbreviation for girlfriends and wives?
Well, actually.
What's the difference between you and Chris McCaffrey's soon-to-be wife?
Well, actually.
Oh, he's famous. He's already better.
Okay.
This is nonsense that you guys give these people this clout.
I'm going to just cut off his app.
Why? That's the truth. I'm not giving these people any extra kudos because they play a sport or there's someone famous who's got some extra jingle in their pocket.
Well, it's funny you say that because actually, like, some of the wags, like, find it offensive.
God. Don't say wags anymore.
That's what it is.
No, just say some of their wives and girlfriends. I understand.
They find the term offensive.
Well, good. They should, because you sound weird.
Because they just think, like, they're more than just somebody's wife or girlfriend, like, and so they don't like the term.
You know, I thought that was going to, like, enlighten me, not feel as pissed off. Just made me pissed off more.
Okay.
What's wrong with being somebody's wife? Everybody's someone's spouse, hopefully.
No. They're saying, like, they're more than just that. Like, some of them, like, have jobs or do other things.
Okay, so what? You're still that person's wife or husband.
Okay, so then why are you so triggered by the term
I don't
wag?
know. I'm just... I don't know. I'm just on one right now.
Okay. Anyways, moving on.
Wags.
Today, I thought it would be fun to have like a Bryan-centered episode because I feel like most of the time it's topics I pick. And so this time, we're going to really let Bryan take it over.
Okay.
So we are going to do what to do when you're ready to propose.
Is it engagement season?
No. I would say engagement season is like really around the holidays, like Thanksgiving, Christmas. But I think it's getting up to wedding season because wedding season I think is like May and June.
Okay.
So let's get into what to do when you're ready to propose. Tell us.
Okay.
Why don't we start with you telling us?
Well, maybe you should tell us since you said that women are now proposing.
Well, I didn't propose to you, so what would I know?
Okay. So proposals, it's a big deal. Really got to do your homework. It's a really big deal. I waited 5 years until I asked you to marry me.
Yeah. It's a long time.
But that also was, I was in school and obviously I didn't have any money to buy like rings and stuff.
I'll marry you with paper rings.
That's right.
Darling.
Darling. Anyways, so proposals. Obviously, if you're thinking about proposing to her or you've already decided you're going to propose to her, she's the one. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. God bless. There's a lot of planning that goes into it, though, especially financially. Mm-hmm. I know financially for me, I don't know, like what kind of context details do you want me to go into?
You don't have to go into that much, but like just like when did you start saving and stuff like that? Whatever you want to share.
I didn't really save though.
Oh.
I was just really lucky because I was working in like the oil field.
Oh, so you were rolling in the cash.
Yeah, I was just blessed at the time because I was just making, you know, a good decent amount of money, and I didn't have any. I had just go ahead. So yeah, financial wise, I didn't start planning. I didn't really plan. I was just lucky enough that I was working in a field that was, you know, providing a good income. And working in the oil and gas industry, I didn't have any bills. All I had was my apartment in Midland, Texas, and that was, you know, $2,000, and that was it. I mean, for the most part, you know, I was getting food covered. I was getting per diem daily. You know, if I would travel to the field, I was getting, you know, staying at a man camp. So I was getting, you know, all my food already was included in everything. So I didn't really have any bills at the time. So if you're someone who's in, you know, ready to propose and you need the cash and you're like, oh, how am I going to front this? Go into the oil field. They're hiring. So
what about the people who aren't in that situation, who do have to save? Like, what would you recommend? Like, when would you recommend start saving?
As soon as you know that there's any potential that you're going to marry this girl.
Okay. Nice.
Because a ring is, I mean, I don't know, because like people can finance it.
Yeah.
I didn't go that route just because I didn't want to pay, you know, interest on that, on something. If I could just pay it outright, I'd rather just pay it outright and not have to worry about the interest. But that's not obviously the case for everybody. So some people might have to go that way of financing it, which is totally fine. But I just would make sure that you're not overextending yourself in any way to get like a particular ring size, whatever. Hopefully whoever you're dating isn't, you know, super materialistic like that. There are those types of women. So for the guys that are out there that do have that type of women, I'm sorry, but I understand that you love them, and it is what it is.
So you got to just start saving earlier, buddy.
Yeah, save earlier for that. But on, you know, a real note, like for the most part, you know, I don't think most women are like, oh my God, he only got me a, you know, 1 carat diamond or something. I don't know. That's where I'm at with it.
Well, also now there's lab grown diamonds and moissanite diamonds.
Yeah, but some women aren't okay with that.
No, I mean, I think most now are. Like I know a lot of women, I know a lot of girls who have moissanites.
Well, they weren't back in December 4th of 2021.
No. Shut up. Shut up. Moissanites were like not a thing back then.
For the people that didn't, that was the day that Elizabeth and I got engaged.
Yeah. But there's options now is what I was saying.
There are options. But yeah, so just I would say start planning to save as soon as you think that there's any potential of marrying the girl or man that you're with.
Yeah. So what about like planning the actual proposal now? Like day, like event? What do you want to do? If you want to do it in public or just private? What do you think about that?
Well, I think those are kind of all things that are kind of hinted at by your significant other.
Yeah.
Like they'll kind of hint like, oh, I want a photographer at our engagement or something. That doesn't mean you have to follow through with it.
Yeah,
but it's nice. Like if that's what they want, I would try to do that. I didn't do that. I don't even know. Did you say you wanted a photographer?
I did originally say I wanted one, but then I said I would probably be crying the whole time when you proposed. So I said we could just do like an engagement shoot after, so it didn't matter.
Okay, yeah. So,
but I did want footage of it, and you recorded it. So that was nice.
So did we say how we got engaged?
No. Why don't you tell our story?
Okay, so the way that we got engaged, like I said, it was December 4th of 2022.
2021.
2021. Excuse me. I think I said that first too. Anyways.
Yeah.
So that was the day we got engaged, and we were living in Florida at the time. So when in Florida in Winter Park, they have this Christmas parade.
Yeah.
And well, okay, let me start from scratch. So I had set it up like in Elizabeth's head, like we were gonna take this Saturday and go do all this stuff for Christmas.
Like decorate our tree.
I had just bought a house a few months before that.
Yep.
So we were going to, you know, decorate the house, put lights on the house and get all the decorations for the tree and decorations for the inside.
Yep.
So that morning finally came. And Elizabeth and I originally, the first thing we did was we went to like a little parade in Winter Park. They have like a Christmas parade.
Yep.
And we were there with all my family and everything. And my family knew what was going on. They knew that I was getting engaged that day.
Yeah.
So everybody back home, you know, held it together and didn't, you know, drop the ball. But yeah, so after that, then we went to, some places and got decorations of different kinds. And then we finally got home and decorated the Christmas tree. And we got all the way until we got the Christmas lights on, the lights, the bulbs, everything in between. And we finally got down to like the last bag of ornaments that my mom had gotten for Elizabeth and I as like a little housewarming kind of gift thing.
Well, Brian's mom I don't know who bought the ornaments, but Bryan had told me his mom bought us these ornaments, and he said that we should take a video. He wanted to do like a time lapse every year. So he was like, wouldn't it be cute if we videoed every year we decorated the tree? And since this is our first one, we'll start this year. Yeah. So that's how he set up like the video.
Right. So exactly on that point. And then we finally got down to the last bag of ornaments that we were doing. And it worked out so perfectly. Like this wasn't planned. Like I was just ready for whenever it came through the bag. And it was the last box that she picked up. And it was a little a ring box that I had custom made at Things to Remember. Mm-hmm. And I had it was Elizabeth Redfern, Will You Marry Me? And then it showed the date and everything. And that's we'll put put a picture of it on our Instagram. Yeah. So you guys can see what it looks like.
And I have the video on my TikTok.
Which video? Oh yeah. We'll have to share that.
Yeah.
So that's how I did it. The planning behind it, it wasn't like super extensive. Like I knew what I wanted to do. I remember kicking around a few ideas with like my mom and my dad and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I made the decision that I wanted to just do something like intimate when it was just me and you.
Well, that's what I wanted too. Yeah. I didn't want like in the public.
Right.
Big scene thing.
So yeah, and then we got that happened. We got engaged and we went to Ruth's Chris after. Yep. And then obviously made a bunch of phone calls and stuff like that. Yeah. But I mean, that's so back to the planning portion of it for you guys is that I would just be listening when your other person is talking and just pick up ideas. And once you get to that point where you guys are talking about marriage and stuff like that and, the future, I mean, she'll be dropping hints, I guarantee it, of the stuff that she wants or how she pictured her engagement or whatnot, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. So she'll lead you in the direction. You just got to make sure you got your ears open and listening. Yeah. But besides, another thing that I think is a big deal, and I think it's definitely worth. You obviously got to talk to the lady's parents. Yes, of course. That was the worst thing.
I actually knew when it happened.
Yeah, so not like it's not like an uncomfortable talk, but like it's still like heart pounding. Like my heart was beating through my chest when I was speaking with your dad. So yeah, that's something you got to do as well. You just got to find the time to do it. Like it's hard, especially like with Elizabeth's family. Like they're very close. So like they're kind of always together. So it's kind of hard to like get that separation from, but also, especially with Elizabeth there versus her family. Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
But also, like we were living in Florida at the time. My family was in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So like that was what it was difficult. Yeah.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
How was that difficult?
I was saying like planning a time to like go down there and do that if we like weren't already like if it hadn't have been around Thanksgiving. Like, would you have done a phone call?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why would I do a phone call?
Well, no, that's what I'm asking.
No, I would never have planned to do a phone call with your dad.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know what you say sometimes either. But don't cut that. That's good.
I am gonna cut that.
Okay. But what else?
No, you were
I
saying...
would ask, and when you're doing the proposal, especially regardless if you're in the same state, different state, or whatever, I would still ask her parents if they would like to come down. Mm-hmm. Not that you want to see them that same night, but like say they wanted to do like a little dinner the next day or something. Mm-hmm. I think that's totally reasonable and acceptable. So I would at least put the offer out there. I think that's just a classy thing to do. And then what else is there in the proposal?
Well, you could
that's
talk
really about all I did. What else?
Well, what about like picking out the ring? Do you think like you should go together or like?
Hell no.
I think it's kind of nice when people go together.
I would never do that. I don't need you to see. I don't need you. But you told me what kind of ring you wanted. The rest of that is, I mean, you don't need anything to do with that.
Well.
You need to know of the financials of it? No.
No. But I'm saying like go like look at them together. Just like try on different styles.
You should have already known that.
Well, what if she doesn't know?
Then tell her to go try on some rings. You don't need to be there.
Well, that's kind of the fun of it.
I don't agree. I wouldn't have done it that way, and that's why we didn't do it that way. But, I mean, if your girl tells you the type of ring she wants, that's all you need to know. She doesn't need to be there with you.
Anyways, to each their own. If you decide you want to take your girl ring shopping, she'll just kind of know it's coming. So that's the only thing. It won't be that much of a surprise. Okay, so maybe we should talk about, like, how long do you think you should wait to propose?
I think that's a dumb question. Because you can't put a time frame on how long you should date somebody.
Okay.
It's either the relationship is going to make it and it's at the right spot and it's going to last and you think it can last. You have every belief, that everything, if this is the man that I know or this is the woman that I know and I know every aspect of her, I want to spend the rest of my life with her, that's when you know. You don't say, oh, we've been dating for a year. It's time to get engaged. You do not just propose to somebody just because you've been together for 2 years. You could be together for 10 years.
And decide you don't want to marry.
And decide you don't want to marry somebody.
Yeah. But
there's no time frame. It's either you know that this person is the right one or it's not. That's when you know. There's no time frame. You can know that in a month. And you can be. I know people that have gotten engaged in a month and then got married. Or not.
Well, so that's interesting you said that because
it's always interesting when I say something.
I saw this thing that said like a man knows after 6 months if he wants to marry you or not.
Wasn't the case for me.
What was the case for you?
1 day.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You're asking for a time frame. There isn't one.
Okay, so what about the girls who have been dating for like a long time and they're like, okay, where's my ring?
Screw 'em.
The girls who have been dating for like 8+ years and are like,
screw them.
Screw who? The man or the girl?
The girl.
Why?
Because the guy's not ready. He financially might not be ready to get married. If we were, okay, let's put it just black and white, okay? If I was not financially set right now,
Jesus Christ.
would we be living?
No.
No. You have to be, not only do you know that this is the person you want to be with, forget the girl at this for a second, guys. You need to make sure, at the end of the day, you're responsible for this girl. This girl is your life and your world. You have to be able to take care of her. And if you cannot do that on just your check alone, I really don't think it's wise for you to get married. Because financials and money is something that you do not want to be tripping about in a marriage. I don't know. Maybe I'm like really weird about it, but that's just how I was always. That's how I was when I was talking to my parents about marrying Elizabeth. That was the thing that they harped on is you need to be financially able to pay for her.
I just like me personally, I think like after 10 years of being together, I don't think it's about like the money.
How?
Like I just think, I don't know, that's a long time. Especially like I'm sure the girl like
maybe he doesn't want to get married.
That's what I'm saying.
Then the girl should walk.
Yeah,
this is not the man's problem.
This is what I'm saying though.
Or like you said, bitch, you proposed to him.
Okay.
I don't know what you want.
No, that's what I was getting at. I was getting at like after 10 years, like I don't think he wants to get married.
I mean, you could look at that. I mean, we see that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people just don't want to get married.
Yeah.
Some people just want to be in a relationship just to be in a relationship, but they don't want anything more than that.
Yeah. That's rough.
I mean, no, it isn't though. Talk to your partner, see where they're at. Tell them what you want, how you're feeling.
Yeah, but you don't want to be the girl like asking for a proposal. That's not nice.
After 10 years, I think it's more than fair to say, hey, are we going to go to the next step or is this where we're staying?
After 10 years, I wouldn't stick around for 10.
Whatever it is, whatever for the girl, whatever your time frame is, like, okay, I've been with you for 5 years. How many more years would you have gone with me? We were at 5 years.
Yeah, I'm starting to get annoyed.
So you don't think you ever would have said anything to me?
I mean, maybe if we had hit like 6 years and you hadn't, I probably would have been like, what's up?
So then what if I just would have laid it on you?
Laid what on me?
that I'm really not looking to get married. I just kind of want to just stay in our current relationship.
I would have left. No question.
So then what are we talking about?
But that's something like we talked about this early on.
I'm sure these couples have talked about it too.
And you think he just decides I don't want to marry you anymore?
It happens.
That sucks. Yeah, no, we had talked about this before. I had only got annoyed because, like, me and Bryan, we knew we were going to get married. Like, I guess the whole time we were dating. And what? We knew we were going to get married. But, like, Bryan was saying, like, I'm not going to propose to you until after you graduate college, which is reasonable. So then I graduated college, still no ring.
Well,
and he was like, well, I'm
this
not.
Is not accurate.
He's like, I'm not going to propose until I'm financially set, until we have like a house and everything. So then he bought a house, still no ring. And then I was in grad school, and he was like, well, I'm not going to propose to you while you're in grad school. So
you weren't done school.
I don't know. I just feel like you were just toying with me, and I was getting annoyed.
Well, just so you do know, I had your ring for over a year before I proposed to you.
I did know that.
I bought us a house.
I did know that.
That's 2.
Uh-huh.
What more could you actually want from your soon-to-be husband?
No, I didn't want anything. I was just saying, like, if I would have graduated grad school and still in a ring, I might have been like, and said, what's up, buddy? But since you brought it up, why did you hold on to the ring for a whole year?
Because you were in school.
So?
What do you mean? You need to get your priorities straight. School was more important at the time.
I was still in school when you proposed.
Yeah, but you were graduating in May. You were going to be done. I didn't want you to have a plan a wedding while you were in school. So excuse me for thinking about you. Because I already know how stressed out you were for planning this wedding with nothing going on.
I was still in school. And
Babe,
we planned it in a year.
Babe, yes. But you were done in May. You didn't get majority stressed out until that was all done.
Yeah, I didn't even start.
So imagine if I put
wedding.
a wedding on you, because we knew we didn't want to be engaged long. We knew that we were going to be a year.
Yeah.
So excuse me for thinking about you, not putting you in that situation to go through your master's and plan a wedding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Holy. Sometimes with this girl people, I mean, it really just makes 0 sense.
So
everything I do, you are the first person that I'm thought about before I make any decision.
That's nice.
So maybe that could be another thing that you love about me. Write it down so you don't forget, because there are endless lists that you could love about me. Anyways, how do you think I felt the last episode when I said it and you couldn't think of anything? I don't even think you said anything. I did.
You said you couldn't think of anything.
We'll have to go back and re-listen to it.
And I'm pretty sure I said, how about the fact that I cook for you every night or any of the other things?
No, I've already done all that.
Yeah, it's basic. I just didn't want to give a basic answer either.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Not in it for your attitude right now, Missy.
Anyways. What else for proposals? Anything else the guys need to know?
So we've covered the ring.
We've covered the ring. We've covered the financing. We've covered the asking the parents and the planning of the event. I have one for you.
So what did I not do that you wish I did? That's what we should go into next. What did I not do that you wish I did?
Nothing. It was perfect because I didn't want it to be like a big scene. I wanted it to be just us, which is what it was. I wanted a video, which we have, and then we got to take our like nice engagement photos like with a photographer.
Where?
In Grand Cayman.
Okay.
So like it was perfect.
Oh, I do have another thing. So if you take the ring box idea, don't just open the box and tell her to reach in and take it. You need to take it out yourself and put it on her finger. That was one hiccup that I did on my proposal.
Maybe that was the thing I would change.
I literally opened the ring box like when she got to the thing. And I opened it and I told her, here, you could take it out. And she stopped me and she's like, no, you put it on. It was cute.
That was funny.
Yeah, this is my first time doing it, so there was some. And I think you have to get on a certain knee. I think it's the right knee.
I didn't notice.
But Google that before you do it, because you definitely want to make sure you're on the right knee, or the correct knee.
Yeah. What else? Anything?
I think it's covered.
No, nothing about engagement parties. We didn't do one, so.
We did actually the day after.
No, that was like, I'm talking about like a party.
Oh no, that's so.
I
just feel like that's tacky.
I don't like this. I don't think it's tacky. Like, a lot of people do it. I just think like there's so many other wedding events and like.
Yeah, but like,
it's
what
just
do
not
you need
necessary.
an engagement party for?
Just like tell everyone you're engaged.
Yeah, but aren't they giving you gifts?
You don't have to. Some people do.
It's tacky. You're already getting bridal shower gifts. You're already getting baby shower gifts. You're already getting marriage gifts. It's nonsense. Don't do it.
Yeah, I liked what we did. We did just like a dinner with your family the day after.
I shouldn't say it's tacky. It's not tacky. If it's what you want to do, it is what it is.
Well, some people, I don't think it's about the gifts for anyone. Like, I don't think anyone does an engagement party to get gifts. I think people do it just because, like,
agree.
They want to throw a party to celebrate, like, a big event in their life.
Not buying it. Not buying it.
Why?
It's like the same thing with baby showers.
I hate baby showers.
Like, baby
I hate
showers,
all the showers.
you used to have just one baby shower. Like, that was
and
it.
now there's sprinkles.
Now they're giving goddamn baby showers for every single child you pop out. Just so you keep buying and buying and buying. No. We're not doing all that. That's tacky as hell.
I agree.
And I'm only going to my friends, for you guys listening. I'm only going to one of y'all's baby showers. You don't get a sprinkle gift from me.
Yeah, especially because, like, if you guys are good friends, like, you're going to be at the kid's first birthday and second birthday and third birthday and all the birthdays, and you're going to get the baby a gift every birthday. So, like, you don't need, I don't know. Baby shower, I hate all the showers, so.
I'm just not in it. And, like, I don't
hate
know,
them all.
for whatever reason. I mean, it's kind of, what's the word? Contradicting. Like, I am a private person.
Yeah.
Even though I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part, I am very private. Like, I don't tell just everybody all my business.
We both are.
Yeah, like, literally my closest friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't need, and I'm just not in it for, like, the fake stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you inviting people who, like, of course you're friends with, but, like, are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I talking to you on holidays? Like, am I calling you on Christmas and saying, hey, Merry Christmas, you know, hope all is well, hope Johnny and Jimmy are having a good time, hope the Santa came. Am I doing that or no? Because if I'm not doing that, or if I have no communication with you at all around those, like, huge holidays, I'm sorry. I mean, I think most people are just looking at you then as like a present.
So
hot take.
No, that's not a hot take. I agree. Well, maybe it is, but I agree with you. So we're not having a baby shower then when we have kids.
I mean, we'll have one with our family. Like, the only thing I think we'll do is a gender reveal.
Yeah. Even then, though, like, I don't need that either.
One of my I don't know. One of my coworkers is doing a cute thing where he's not doing, for his gender reveal, he's not doing any, like, family, anything like that. Him and his wife are just going to hike a mountain peak. Mm-hmm. And then they sent the envelope to whoever. They got, like, a baker or something who's baking a cake. And they're just going to color the inside of the cake and then go up to this peak at sunrise in the mountains and just cut the cake. And then that's how they're going to do it.
See, I'd rather do that. Just me and you.
That was cool.
Like, I don't know. I just don't like any of that stuff. And I hate I hate the games. I don't like it.
What games?
You play games, like shower games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like any of that. And I
like
agree.
to go to them. I really do.
Oh,
I
hate
like to
it.
go to them.
Don't invite me. Don't invite me to your stuff. Except my sisters. I'll come to yours. And Stuart, if you decide to do that.
Oh my God. I will support. If my friends invited me to anything, I would support.
No, I mean, I'll go.
them.
But I'm saying, like, if I never got invited to any kind of shower again, I'd be just fine.
Really?
I hate them. I hate them. Hate everything about them. So, yeah, that's my take. Not about it. Okay, so what are your thoughts on if a guy proposes to a girl and she wants to change the ring? Like, say you got her silver and she's a gold girl, or like you got her an oval and she wanted an emerald. Like, if she came to you and said, you know, like, I love the ring and I love that you did this for me, but it's not the one that I want to wear for the rest of my life. can we go change it out? Would you be upset? Like if
without hesitation, absolutely, I would be upset.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because like,
say you didn't ask her, like, because obviously you asked me, you knew exactly what I wanted. So like, of course, it's exactly the one I showed you. Like, I showed you the Pinterest
regardless,
picture.
I don't
you
care.
got it.
If she said, "Oh, I don't care what I got," or "I don't care what it is," okay,
no. What
let's
if you
just be
didn't
real.
ask?
I wouldn't have to ask. I never asked you. The girl brings it up. I
think you did ask me.
I did not.
Yeah,
I
you
might
did.
have double checked with you. Like, hey, you want an emerald cut, right? Babe, you were sending me Instagram pictures of shit that you liked. You are not the only girl doing that. The guy, 99% of the time, has been informed on the type of ring
Okay,
he
but
wants.
what if she shows him exactly what she wants and he gets the opposite?
What?
Like, what if she really wanted an oval and she sent him multiple pictures of oval with like the little halo underneath, and he shows up with the square?
Okay, I know we get this reputation of being an idiot, men as a
Yeah.
whole, in y'all's eyes.
Yeah.
That is nonsense. That is something that we would not go over and just say, "Oh, I like this better than what she picked."
Okay, but what if he didn't know, like, because I've seen this before where, like, guys will get the girl, like, silver or platinum, and she's a gold girl.
She didn't ask?
No, so, like, he didn't ask because their entire relationship, she's wearing gold everything. And then he never asked her, and he shows up with a platinum ring instead. Because, didn't you say platinum's, like, the best?
It's like the most expensive band, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, so, like, what if he shows up with that and, like, she's like, well, I'm a gold girl.
Okay, bitch. We'll take it back and go save me a couple $1,000s. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So it's
but
fine.
if you come and say, "Oh, I'm a platinum girl," just because you tried.
So
gold
you're
on-
only allowed to go if it's cheaper?
No. I promise you, if you came to me and said some shit like that, we would have taken that ring back and we would have just gone to the damn thrift store, pawn shop, found it there.
So what if the girl...
If I'm dropping
Thousands.
whatever it costs in that person, however much money it is, it's a lot of money to that person
Mm-hmm.
regardless. Care if it's $100, whatever their situation is, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just think it's really tacky on the girl if she did that.
I literally was listening to a podcast the other day, and the girl wrote in and she said, my husband got me, well, it's her fiance, he got her a platinum ring, and she is a gold girl. And she wanted to know if she should go to her husband and ask if she should.
What did the people say?
They said yes. They said, go to him, talk to him, tell him that you love the diamond, you love everything about it, you just want to get it reset into gold because you like gold. And if he didn't want to pay for it, she could say, I'll pay to change it because, like, I want it to be gold.
It's going to be cheaper.
Yeah, whatever. But she really wanted a gold ring.
Okay, if that's what she's telling them. If it's just the band.
Yes, no one's going to go and say, yeah, let me change this ring and let me get a 5-carat ring instead.
I know someone.
I don't know anyone who's done that. And if they did, they're probably not actually getting married. Because that is not what I'm talking about. And I don't agree with that either. I think that's rude. And, like, I would never do that. And I think, like, any girl who would, like, that's a horrible, horrible thing to do.
Okay, then that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, she didn't like the shape. She didn't like the color, whatever.
This is what I'm saying, though. There's no way you don't know the shape.
Some guys don't ask. Some guys don't
I never asked you.
I know, but what if I never would have sent you anything?
Then I would have.
Okay, but I'm saying some guys don't.
I don't believe it.
Or some guys don't listen. Or some girls,
I don't
just their
believe
mind
that.
changes every day. Like, some girls, 1 month they want an oval. And maybe this guy's been saving.
Well,
He
then, first
bought
off,
it.
don't marry her if her mind's changing every goddamn day because you're not going to be her husband for very long.
No. But I'm saying, like, like wedding rings and like engagement rings, like girls are seeing all kind of stuff on Pinterest all the time. It's changing, and like the trends are changing into
This is what's wrong with social media. Sometimes it paints a picture in your head, things that you can't have.
No, but I'm just saying, like, some girls, like, maybe their whole life they wanted ovals. And then, like, all of a sudden, it's so trendy. Everyone has an oval now. So now she's saying, well, everyone has an oval. I don't want an oval. And so now she wants an emerald. But her man bought the ring 2 years ago already. Maybe he's just holding on to it for whatever reason. And then by the time he goes to propose, she doesn't want an oval anymore.
Leave her.
No. Come on, like.
Leave her.
Shut up.
I just
that's
don't.
fine.
I'm just not buying it.
That's fine.
I don't think that happens.
We're not talking about carrot size right now.
I understand.
We're just talking about shape and color.
I understand. I'm not buying it.
Okay, well, there's your answer, guys. In my opinion, like, I guess it doesn't matter because, like, this would never happen to me, but, like, I don't know. I was going to say, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but I'm not the man. I'm not the one who spent the money, so, like, I guess maybe it, like, you would know because you did, so.
I'm just not buying the color or shape. There's no way a guy doesn't know that who's proposing. There's no way.
Okay.
I'm just not doing it. The girl switched up and it wasn't because of the shape. She might want an oval now or she might want an oval now versus an emerald because it might look bigger in an oval set. Who knows?
I don't think so.
I'm just saying. There's no way that she switched. Oh, now all of a sudden, after I saw it in person. Oh, was that your stomach? Oh, you farted. Okay. Well, it's good to know we're trying to do a podcast when she's gassing me out. So if it goes silent here, I just passed out on the ground. Anyways, I'm really just not buying that she switched her mind. I'm not doing it.
Okay. Well, I asked your opinion and you gave it, so.
Yep.
In my opinion, if the guy didn't ask you and he shows up with the wrong color and this is what you're having. Or if you
didn't tell him.
You're having it for the rest of your life, whatever the reason. It's an investment piece. It's something you're wearing for the rest of your life.
It's like, not an investment. Diamonds depreciate more than anything. It's actually the worst investment in the world.
I'm not saying
is buying
investment
a diamond
piece
ring.
like that. I'm saying like investment piece for the woman. Like this is a piece of jewelry you are wearing for the rest of your life.
Maybe, unless you lose it. And you just throw that bitch down the drain. Hey, babe, I lost the ring. Can we go diamond shopping?
Oh, my God.
That's
funny.
not true. Some people get rings, and then 50 years, they get a new ring.
In most cases, this is a piece of jewelry you are wearing for the rest of your life. So if it's something like you don't absolutely love, then I don't see what's wrong with saying that.
Why can you not just love it? It's your bond in marriage. That is what your husband picked out to give you. You don't think it's disrespectful in any way? When he's literally, this is a big decision. You're thinking about this, looking at these, oh my God, is she going to like this? She'll look so pretty in this. There's a lot of thoughts and feelings that you're feeling when you're picking out a ring. And then for you to come back and say, this is not what I want. I don't know what that would do to a man. That might make you second guess everything. Do I even know this girl then? For real. Because like you should be able to go into a jewelry store, pick something out that your girl will love.
I agree.
And if you can't do that with your wedding ring,
mm-hmm.
that is mentally going to mess with that dude. I don't care what he or she says. Sorry.
Okay.
Us women are just, nah. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing it with y'all.
I asked, and you gave your opinion, so that's all we can ask for here. Well, anything else? Do you have anything else for proposals that the men should know?
Nope, I'm all out.
Nothing?
Tank is empty. Okay,
well, no one wrote in this week, so we have no advice to give. So if you guys are wanting our advice or just want to hear us talk about your problems on air, write us in at thenewlywedspod@gmail.com.
Hell yeah.
It's on our Instagram.
Rate, review, and subscribe on... We need to start a Twitter.
I don't like Twitter.
Okay.
You can start a Twitter and run it, but I'm not going to run it.
I'm not a social media person.
I'm already doing too much as our social media man.
Okay. Anyways, guys, follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Is that
Anywhere
normal?
you get podcasts.
All your podcast listening needs. But yeah, for real. As always, thank you guys so much for listening. This is the Newlyweds signing off for the 8th episode. Did I just have a problem, like a tongue twister?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again, and
Okay.
then we'll bring you in on this time.
Okay.
This has been the 8th episode of
The Newlyweds. Beautiful.